Yo, yo, get it, 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 get it. Go. 5 misconceptions that I feel that people have about Dallas, Texas. Man, first of all, make sure you hit that like button to start off this video. You already know it's your boy Chris, aka Dream Big. Hit that subscribe button. We're trying to run it up to 1,000. We need that 1,000 subscribers. Leave a comment down below if you're living in Dallas, Texas. I want to know. Comment down below. But 5 misconceptions. You already know I'm from Brooklyn, New York. When I first moved down here, of course, I thought everybody was a cowboy, riding on horses, tumbleweeds, things like that. I think that's a common misconception of Texas in general. And howdy, y'all. Welcome to Texas. That's pretty much what I thought Texas was like. And, I was all for it. I think I'm going to go to like a wild western bar and something like that, and turn up with my cowboy hat. And Texas is really not like that. I hear there are some parts like that where you will get like people, the cowboy boots, cowboy hats. Of course, here and there you'll see somebody with a cowboy hat and some big cowboy boots, but it's not that often. It's not that often, to be honest. So I think that's a misconception. People talk normal here. They're not like, howdy, y'all, welcome to Texas. What can I get you to? How can I take your order? No, they're not like that. At least not where I'm at. They're not like that. So scratch that off your list. Definitely come check us out here in Dallas. Definitely not like that. I think another thing is people think there's a lot of not a lot of diversity here, or not a lot of diversity, a lot of racism here. I would definitely say, being from up north, there is a lot of diversity, different cultures and things like that. Here, I think it's growing. I think the Dallas area, from what I can tell, is growing exponentially, and because there's so many job opportunities, tech companies, Toyota's moving down here, things like that. A lot of companies are moving down here. So with that, more jobs equals more people moving down here from different cultures, things like that. And you'll be surprised. People think this is like high Caucasian, and it is. But there's a lot of Africans that live out here in Dallas and Houston especially, and of course the Spanish population is pretty big in Dallas because Mexico's right there, and I think I haven't experienced any racism or nothing too crazy, in my opinion. Nothing blunt. If I did, it wasn't anything blunt. Like, nobody straight up called me like the N-word or anything like that. I've been pulled over by the cops, got let go warnings. I've been given a lot of Southern hospitality by everybody. So from my experience, I haven't experienced any racism or anything like that here. I think another misconception a lot of people have here is just with the public transportation, and that you have to have a car. I just want to let y'all know, I live outside of Dallas, but if you do live in Dallas or you live close to home, you have the option of Uber, Lyft, you have the DART train, you have the bus. There's a trolley inside of Dallas. So there's a couple ways you can get around. We have the Bird. Bird is like the electric scooters. They're like $1 a mile or something like that. So that's very popular in the city in Dallas. the Bird scooters or the Lime scooters. So if you are somewhere locally in the Dallas metro area, you can use any form of those modes of transportation. Now, if you need to travel far or anything like that on a daily basis, then yeah, if you're like where I'm living in and commuting to Dallas, you're gonna definitely need a car, because commuting all the way to Dallas every day is just gonna be a headache. Like, especially with like an Uber, you're gonna be spending a lot of money. So you do and you don't, if that makes sense. We got a new cat. Ooh. All right. Another thing, people in Dallas, people that came here told me before I moved, they were telling me, "Oh, it never rains. There's always a drought here in Dallas, you know," and that supposedly this year has been like an off year, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Since I moved here, when I moved here back in August, it literally rained for 2 months every day. No drought, you know, it definitely rains. Another thing people say is like it gets super hot out here. I haven't experienced like the 100 and I know it gets to like 117 out here. I haven't experienced it yet. It's been pretty cold the last couple of months. The winter gets pretty chilly. It's like in the 40s all from about, I would say around late October, November. It's going to be in like the 40s. And what is it now? It's April. It's starting to get hot, starting to get warmer this month. Not right now. It's like in the 80s. So I would say it has a couple months where it's not, where it gets pretty cold. You're gonna need a jacket. So if you think Texas is somewhere that's hot all year round, you are really mistaken. Woo, falling. So definitely make sure you do your research on that. You definitely need a light jacket if you stay out here, if you plan to move out here. Once again, everybody's nice. Weather is pretty decent. If you're okay with dealing with some cold months, it does get hot pretty quick here. And the weather is bipolar, man. One day it'll be raining cats and dogs and be cold. The next day it'll be like 100 degrees. You just never know out here in Texas. So the weather is really bipolar. Apparently I'm like a cat toy, so I'm about to be out before he like claws me up. But make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'd like to hear, once again, if you're living in the Dallas area and you're new to the Dallas area, leave a comment down below. Love to hear about it. And it's your boy Chris, aka Dream Big, and we out. Peace.